Is Hurricane BERYL a weather manipulation technology? Okay, why do I say that? Earlier this year, even in June, I noticed there's a great energy that was moving across the Caribbean. And if you felt it, let me know. From St. Vincent, Trinidad, Jamaica, we were getting a glimpse of the Caribbean and Haiti, um, of what our ancestors were doing. And it felt like there was a coming together, a unity. We get to see the beauty of the islands, and not just tourists from the European countries and over there was enjoying it. People from the islands were enjoying the country, was enjoying the Caribbean. And what I want to say, when I saw the star moving across the Caribbean, I know it's aiming to Jamaica right now. Why? And if you're listening to me, you're going to be like, why they need weather manipulation technology? I come to the conclusion that this world that we're living in, they pick winners and losers, and everything has to be controlled. And there's certain people in this world where the powers that be always want to be controlled, always, as soon as they lift their head up, as soon as there's a thought of togetherness, as soon as there's a coming together, we have to always be reminded, as the slave we are, that we're slaves, and that we did wickedness, so we have to be punished by God. We always have to be keep um, like hitting on the nail on the head, just hitting. I'm thinking about the circus game. You keep hitting the thing on the head as soon as it pops up. That's how I'm seeing this, because we elect leaders, and let me tell you, every time I see people giving their energy to these politicians, they don't even know that we're living in a society where everything is energy. Is energy, and good energy move things. Good energy create health. Good energy create a wonderful world. And it seems like the powers that be always want a divisiveness. And listen, this hurricane moving across the islands, and I think now it's on its way to Jamaica. Listen, if somehow the algorithm let you see this video, because I'm not looking for how many people's gonna see it, but if somehow you see this video, you have a responsibility not to give your energy to the storm. They can create things, but we dictate where it goes. If you're listening to Jamaica, or from Jamaica, or anywhere in the islands where the storm is threatening, don't be fearful. Don't be fearful. If you're listening to this right now, listen. This is not from God. I know you're going to hear, oh, bad we are, that's why we have to be punished, and how wicked we are, that's why we have to be punished. Why would God do that? Why would God punish his people with hurricane and destruction? Everything we do, it's because of us. Everything we do. So they always want to think, the powers that be always want us to think that God is against us and God is punishing us because we're wicked and we're wicked. Let me tell you, let me ask you guys a question. If you come from the divine source, if your father created this world, how wicked can you be? How bad can you be? Wicked and bad is only definition in this realm. It only defines itself in this realm. Our ego, if you follow my channel, our ego, our selfishness, That's causing us the problem that we find ourselves in. This me, this I. That's what it is. Listen, the law of the universe, the law of the universe, everything has a polarity. There's a bad side and a good side. So the wicked person that you see have the potential to be good, and the good person that you see have the potential to be bad. So don't you see the storm? Oh, the wicked's got the storm's gonna kill because the people in the islands are wicked. Are we the only wicked people? What kind of God would we serve? What who you think God is? If that thought comes in your mind that God is gonna, I don't care what we read in the Bible, because the Bible wasn't meant for us to take it literally. God doesn't do that. You have to come in. If you're thinking that the storm is coming to punish any of God's children, any of God's creation, you have to renew your mind, because that's not who God is. God will not punish his people. This is set up by the powers that be. The same people you're giving your energy. You're going to vote for PNP. You're going to vote for Labor Right. You're going to vote for this two-party system everywhere in the Caribbean, because listen, there's no difference. Everywhere in the Caribbean, this two-party system are around the world. Listen, those are the people who is manipulating everything. But listen, you have to understand the powers that's living within you. You have to understand your thoughts. You have to understand your emotions. That this storm, as bad it may look, turn off the darn television anyway. Turn off the television. Turn off the media. Go into some meditation. Understand the power that lives within you. If God creates you, you have the God power within you. That power of love. How can you be less than the creator that creates you? You can't be greater than the creator that creates you. And you can't be less than the creator that creates you. Creates you. I'm waiting for our islanders, to wake up. Wake up. And anybody, listen, that you hear thinking, oh, the storm is coming to kill, get Jamaicans and what our people are wicked. No, this was sent to keep us at the bottom, to keep us with that slavery mentality. This storm is coming so we don't rise up, so we don't unite, so we don't love, so we don't have a sense of community. This is what the storm. This storm is trying to stop the bullet train that's coming through. That consciousness, that awakening of God's people. That's what the storm is. And if you see it other way, you need to renew your mind. So go inside, go within. Call on your power within you. That's the Christ that's coming. Nobody's coming to open the sky. Nobody's coming to help you. We already have the power within to help us, help ourselves. So when are we going to rise up and let them take their feet off our neck? Use this energy to weaken the storm. Use your energy of love and togetherness and get rid of the I and the me. Love your neighbor as you love yourselves. Spread unity. Go out there and dance and love. And see if the storm doesn't pass. Instead of talking about this storm is coming to do what? This is not of God. This is not of God. God is all love. And if you haven't experienced that, if you haven't experienced the love of God, God wouldn't do this to his creation. That energy we call God, it's all love. God is experiencing what we're experiencing. He's just waiting on us to go within, to find that power within. That's all this is about. That's all this is about. So, If this message find you, I don't expect the algorithm is gonna take it anywhere. Listen, this is not of God. This storm is not of God. And I'm gonna say it boldly. This is a weather manipulation thing. This is a weather manipulation thing. I see it circling and circling and circling, heading towards Jamaica. Listen, if this message find you, spread the news. Go within, find the God power within you, and spread love and spread unity. Stop hating. Stop being jealous of each other. Stop robbing people. And let this God energy spread throughout the world. Spread throughout the world. So I personally think this BERYL hurricane is a weather manipulation technology. Let us not be fooled. And is it not real? It is real. But listen, if this message find you, and listen, we don't need everybody. We don't need everybody. Remember that scripture? They only need 5,000 men went to battle, and they only needed 500. If this message find you, you change your thought. You change that, send good energy to that storm. Send love to that storm. If this message find you, spread love, send love and unity energy in that storm and see who wins. We're not going down in fear. The enemy has to take his feet off our neck. I'm not just talking about, I know I'm talking about the storm, but in the world, they want to stop us from rising. And this energy that was running through the Caribbean, I think some islands, I read something, they were reporting so many tourists coming in. And this storm is a way to stop it. What are we going to do? Are we going to lay down and take it and receive it? Are we going to stand up and stand up as the God you are and the God that lives within you, and lift your voice and stop talking about your sisters and stop talking about your politicians and stop talking about the church and stop talking about other people, and lift your voice and send love and unity at the storm stirring up in the ocean. And see who win the battle. Wherever this video find you, as I said before, I don't know. The algorithm, I know. Whoever it finds, lift your voice, lift your energy. Take a day from not talking about other people and find the God within you, and stretch your mouth and stretch your eyes and stretch your prayers of love and unity and togetherness in that storm, and let it be weakened, because that's the power that lives within us. And we don't need everybody. But if you see this video, you have a responsibility. For one day, talk about nobody. Send love and unity and togetherness and prayers of love, unity, and togetherness into this storm, and into this world and a whole, into this country and a whole. Even if you're not Jamaican, if this video find you, even if you're not from the Caribbean, lift your voice. Know the power that lives within you. Know the power that lives within you. And know that only you can do it. You, at this time, you were created for this time, for them to finally take their feet off our necks. We don't need anybody to do anything for us. Everything we need, we came here in this temple, in this temple. We just have been lied to. We always taught to look outside of ourselves. Look for politicians to come and help us. Look for World Bank to come and IMF to come and help us. And everything is shut up within our bounds. Huh? Come on. I'm hearing this scripture I don't know I don't know if it's a song or a scripture coming in my mind. Must Jesus bear the cross alone and the world go free? That's the question. What's your responsibility? That's what Christ came. Oh, Jesus died for my sins. Jesus died to let you know that within you, greater things than he did, you will do. That's why he died. Because he wants to tell you about the power that lives within you. Yeah, must Jesus bear the cross alone and the world go free? What's your responsibility? Sit down and wait for the storm to come and rip through your home? Or stand up with the God power within you and speak to that storm? If this video find you, you're the one who's chosen to do this at this time. Because we serve a wonderful God. God is not a God of vengeance. He's all love. He wants the best for his children. Best for his children. He's always providing for us. But we've been manipulated always to look outside of us for God and when God is within us. All right. Let me hear your comments. Please, if this message find you, please comment and said, I will, or I am. Say, I am. If this message find you, please comment and say, I am. Be blessed, everyone. God bless.